Last week also went to Happy, where he took first place. But the week before that, he was actually bested by Lawlight in a best of 3 in the semifinal. So the Korean proved that it is doable. However, by no means easy. As we head into our first map. Concealed Hill. Happy in the top right. In the red. Bottom left we have Foggy in the yellow. Build order wise, we see the Norm, Keeper, Ancient of War, Safe Creep.
are under attack.
Happy is doing my SimCity, guys. Woo! Aggressive Narrow Tower. Oh my god, I feel like a schoolgirl right now. I've been talking about this for years. How I feel aggressive Narrow Tower is good against Night Elf and an Undead Mirror. Not good against Orc or Human because Grunts and Footies can take it out too easily.
A player's forces are under attack.
And buildings on the sides to minimize the entrance. Oh my god. I mean, it's a minor thing. It's a minor thing, but maybe I was right all along. Maybe I was right all along, boys. So normally what Happy had been doing for a long time on this map especially was go for an early backpack upgrade and then go harass with a DK while the ghouls were creeping solo. But if the Keeper comes to harass anyways, then I guess that makes more sense. Threatening one ghoul over here, but don't think that's enough damage. Oh, it's close, but not enough. Did Happy ever copy Remo? Hell no! Absolutely not. When we were in WGL together, though, I did point out to him one time that his build against Orc could be improved a bit. With Slaughterhouse and Ziggurat and so on. And maybe he listened, because he did improve it a bit in that tournament. But yeah, there's not much I can teach him. Let me tell you. Sells the Cloak of Shadows. Graveyard. DK, of course, with the Telestaff. That's very standard. Did Foggy just Telestaff from the shop into his main? He did. There's no way that that's worth it. Well, I mean, it doesn't cost anything, right? It doesn't cost mana. It's just a cooldown. Alright. Foggy's playing the very standard strategy. The strategy that first gave him and many other players, Night Elf players, a lot of success against Happy and against other undeads, which is the Keeper, Demon, Dryad expansion, against which Happy normally counter-expands at 50 supply. But doesn't have to. You can also play more aggressively and push with a Tinker or a Naga. Foggy knows that the ghouls probably are creeping somewhere else and is trying to find him.
A player's forces are under attack.
Oh, he was almost in time here to steal the last. That would have been pretty sick. Oh! Telestaff gets cancelled by the Tunneler! Oh my god. That costs him so much time. That's a proper Sag. Is he gonna get... Oh my god. And then he gets surrounded! Because Happy has the perfect movement. Oh!
Players' forces are under attack.
That was so unlucky. I'm sorry, Foggy. I'm sorry. Sometimes the world is not a nice place. Oh my god, dude. The Cobalt Bash and then the surround. Yikes. Wait a minute. He's playing tier 2 Gargs? What?
A player's forces are under attack.
I was just assuming for sure there was gonna be, you know, fiends, statues, and lich and all that. Gargs. A lot of undeads do this very regularly, especially on this map, where the fountains are easy to creep. It can be really good, but I haven't seen Happy do this. I don't want to say ever, but in a really long time. Interesting. Stiga has a lot of mana, even has the replenishment potion. Happy is going tier 3. So it's just 2 Gargs as a fake. Then he's going back to tier 3.
Players' forces are under attack.
Very interesting. The thing is, Foggy now committed to the Panda, having seen the Gargoyles. He wanted to have the AoE. And if Happy just transitions back into a Fiend army now, the Panda's gonna be much weaker than a Demon Hunter second would be. Happy would love to see the last hit. He could, but he doesn't want to take too much damage in the attempt. Oh, now he can. Alright, easy last hits for Happy. Lich comes in, Nova connects. Wait, what did he Nova? Was it a creep? No. I'm not sure. We already have an Ancient Protector up and ready. This expansion should be secured before too long, but it was delayed. Ooh. I think Foggy's trying to figure out what's going on. He's seen 2 Gargs, but only 2. Not a single one beyond that.
A player's forces are under
Yeah, now we
attack.
just have Fiends. And that might be turning into a problem for Foggy. I think Foggy needs a 3rd hero. I think he needs Demon Hunter 3rd. I really do. And the Panda's not even level 2 yet. It's a rough game over here for Foggy. But he does have the expansion. It's about to be mining.
A player's forces are under attack.
Just Dryads for now. Happy could creep the fountain if he wants, but it seems like he rather wants to keep being aggressive right now. Could try to creep Jack over here with the Panda. Finally got his level 2. This could be some more archer kills. Yep. Coil once. Coil twice. Should be 2 archers. Dryads, though, are harder to take out. Happy now pretty much out of mana, but the statues regenning all the time. Fiends were just parked in the main for the longest time. Frenzy Ghoul upgrade. Another question is Happy gonna push?
A player's forces are under
Or is he
attack.
gonna expand? Seems like he's gonna push. Mana potion for the Panda, of course. Glorious. And here we go, Naga. It's time to push. Good positioning on the AP. I feel like many Night Elves put that AP too far up in front. You want to have it in the back protected because the ghouls do quite a bit of damage against it. Happy sells the TP, buys the heal scroll. Is Foggy trying to counterattack? No. He's gonna TP home, try to save the expansion. Novites everything, but it's mostly Dryads. Anyways, Drunken Haze Breath of Fire connects. Happy's heal scroll still being kept. There we go, uses it now. Not a bad fight necessarily for Foggy, I think. One Destroyer now morphed. Gargoyle is still part of this army. The ghouls are getting taken out pretty easily. Some Dryads are falling as well. They have one armor upgrade. But Happy is running out of mana, and I think Foggy is holding over here. Foggy has gotten really good at holding these pushes. But it's not over yet. Next Breath of Fire comes in. Everything is pretty hurt. So far, I'm not sure if a single Fiend has died. But the ghouls are pretty much all gone. Only a single one remaining. One Gargoyle has fallen as well. Destroyer also still up in the air. Happy still looking formidable in this attack. But again, he's not expanding behind this. Happy is kind of all in here.
A player's forces are under attack.
Probably trying to go for the next heal scroll. It's still on cooldown for 30 seconds. The DK almost level 4, by the way. I like the Naga pick here quite a bit. Some cold arrows, some fog lightning, always good. And these Night Elf heroes are horrible at hero killing. So there's not much to fear in that regard. As long as Happy is quick with his dispel. Which normally he is. Gets the last hit, Legion Doomhorn. Well, at least some gold for the Russian. Foggy coming in, looking for the next fight. Happy gladly gonna take it. At least as long as he has mana. Panda dropping low. There's a staff for him, right? Yes. Would love to see some wagons here for Happy. Research Disease Cloud. Going to meet wagons. They're very, very effective against Dryads.
A player's forces are under attack.
Game slows down once again a bit. It's not almost entirely crept, but not too many camps are left. Foggy could absolutely get super outscaled. If he stays on Dryads, then Happy doesn't even need an expansion. Happy just needs a couple of statues and high-level heroes. 3 heroes with a few fiends and statues can beat an unbelievable amount of Dryads. Rune Brace for the Panda. Okay, that's a great item. It's exactly what the doctor ordered. 69 supply now for Foggy. Happy knocking on the front door again. Hero levels aren't crazy yet. Crazy hero levels would be 5, 4, 3. Then the Dryads wouldn't stand a chance anymore. But here, I guess it still works out. Couple of Wisp detonates coming in as well. Foggish is still spamming Dryads like crazy. Still not going tier 3. Still respecting Happy's potential to push. Panda, oof. Very close to falling right there. But he will survive. 1 attack upgrade on the Fiends against 2 upgrades on the Dryads. Very good upgrades on Foggy's side. And the Focus Fire against the Fiends is working out pretty well as well. 1 Destroyer goes down. Happy perhaps there with the positioning a little bit off. Oh, but the Keeper in trouble. He had a heal scroll but didn't use it. Not sure it would have saved him anyways. Keeper goes down. It's a lot of experience going to Happy. He's got 4, 3 hero levels now. It's quite a bit better than what we saw before. Drunken Haze, Breath of Fire, but he doesn't hit too much with it. It's more and more Dryads going down, and these Dryads give quite a bit of experience. Lich, however, whew, was close to falling right there. TP had to be transferred, Lich survives, Happy gets out, but at least Foggy holds on at the expansion.
A player's forces are under attack.
Yep, this camp not crept yet. Seems like Foggy expected that it was. Happy's in a very good position this game. Foggy is stuck in a tech nightmare. He's just only able to play mass dryads here, which will get weaker and weaker the longer this game goes. Oh, we're nearing those levels. We're nearing those levels, boys. DK5, Lich level 4, right around the corner. I think that's the point of no return. When the DK gets 5 and the Lich gets level 4, I don't think 80 supply dryads can win this game anymore. Happy gets a new scroll of healing. And pushes in again. 15 supply lead for Foggy, but he needs his keeper back. He's about to return. Oh, is this level 5 for the DK? Oh my god, it is. Perfectly level 5 from that Ancient Protector. Foggy buying as much time as he can. The first hero has finally returned, but what does he really do? Keeper in this late game. Not impressive by any stretch of the imagination. That's the big problem with the hero. Extremely strong early game, yes, sure. But will fall off very heavily later. If you have tier 3 tech and you can be an orb carrier, it's alright. But without tier 3, it's rough.
A player's forces are under attack.
And there we go. Lich level 4. Naga pretty close to 4 herself. And now Happy's levels are truly terrifying. Gonna go for some more items. Well, TP, I guess. TP, heal scroll, mana potion. Lacking an invuln. That's the one issue I guess Happy has here. But it's not too much of one, I believe. 2 upgrades on the Fiends, destroyers being morphed. Might be 3 destroyers in the fight, which means he can deal with Entangle and Treants very easily. Or maybe just 2 destroyers. And this is gonna be a tough hold for Foggy. He's up by 18 supply, but that doesn't mean that much. Oh, heal scroll over invuln. Interesting.
A town is under siege.
Moonwell taken out, Foggy supply stuck, but he still has 80 supply right now. Dragon Haze Breath of Fire connects well, but there is healing going on against it. Wound Bracer's paying dividends for the Panda. He's level 4.5, he needs level 5. This Panda needs level 5. The only way to win this game still for Foggy. And the combo again, hitting nicely. I think Happy just misclicked with the coil, and the Destroyer went down as well. It's not a bad start for Foggy here at all in this fight. Now the Naga's getting focused, and she has no invuln. That's what I meant earlier. That was, I think, a bit sloppy by Happy. Not the best engagement for him into this fight, and not having an invuln. And also, not having meat wagons. At this point in the game, I think he really needs wagons. A-bombs would also be a possibility, but I think wagons are better. Foggy might win this game. Also, the Naga choice, maybe it wasn't the best one. Naga is really good against Demon Hunter, but because there's no Demon Hunter, because there's Panda, maybe a Tinker would have been better. It seems like Tinker probably would have been better. This Panda damage is absolutely stacking up. It's so many Dryads. The Panda in trouble. Last second staff. Did he survive? Yes. Keeper in trouble next. Got the invoke potion though. With that, he's going to survive. And Foggy is looking better and better in this fight. Huge heal scroll coming through. Drunken Haze, Breath of Fire, DK in trouble. Oh, so fast with the Dispel. But might still die. Ooh. No, he won't. Happy calls for the GG, and Foggy gets the lead. 1-0. Nicely done. Very nicely done. He was in so much trouble, but he does survive just barely. I thought Foggy was out of it already. But no. He did hold on. He did survive. And gets the 1-0 lead. A couple of macro mistakes, I think, by Happy. And by macro mistakes, I mean not making the right things. So, I think Tinker is way better than Naga if you're not facing Demon Hunter. That's the first. Secondly, no disease cloud of any kind. I think you needed either A-bombs or wagons. I think wagons would have been better to spread disease cloud. And maybe beyond that, also go for more invulns and go for counter expansion. But that part is debatable, I think. But especially not having disease cloud. Disease cloud is so good. That's also what we saw in the War 3 Champions. No, wait. That was what we saw in the DreamHack final. Where Happy, the maps that he lost, he didn't use disease cloud enough. That was on Northern Isles, and I think Autumn Leaves were the maps that he lost. Well played to Foggy. Credit where credit is due. And yeah, Happy is, he has to make slightly smarter choices macro-wise. He has to make the right units at the right time. If not, Foggy's going to punish him for it. Thank you, Bond King, for the gifted sub to O Reset. Much appreciated. Is Remo finally going to win? Going to witness a Foggy win in the ESL Open Cup? Listen. I thought about that as well. I'm not getting my hopes up too high just yet. You know? One map at a time, boys. One map at a time. Yeah, in fact, I was never here when Foggy was able to get these wins. Maybe today's the day. Maybe it is. Or maybe it's not. We'll see. Let's not get ahead of ourselves here too fast. Foggy got the 1-0, but I'm sure Happy in his mind's already making adjustments. The most important one there would be Disease Cloud. It's very, very, very good against Dryads. You don't want to miss out on it. And also, why didn't he expand? This worked out for Foggy, or for Happy rather, so well for so long. Just 50 supply counter expansion. But he didn't do it. I don't know why. Far forward Ziggurat, let's go, baby! Alright. My next little point of improvement would be, don't make the... What can we call these? Like the post buildings, basically. You know, like goal posts. These post buildings, don't make them so far away, but make them closer to narrow down the entrance into the main base. So that the keeper has a tougher time navigating around the narrow tower. It wasn't really a factor in game 1. But that's a good thing about this far forward ziggurat / narrow tower. Even if it doesn't become a factor, it also doesn't really get punched. Because until the Night Elf has a good number of bears, this Narrow Tower is never in danger. Happy once again with the opening we've seen from him a lot these last couple of months. DK harassing / solo creeping. And then the ghouls gonna start creeping themselves with backpack. Once it's upgraded. It's not so easy to creep these camps though with ghouls solo. Especially this camp with a pulverized dude. So you probably need like 6 ghouls if you want to do it safely. Keeper starting off with very unfortunate items. Trick of Shadows can be nice in certain situations.
Players' forces are under attack.
Wisp on the high ground, perfectly seeing where the ghouls are going. Which is to the natural, because this camp is a little too hard to creep, a little too unsafe. If the Keeper comes to say hello. Happy a bit afraid right now of the Keeper and what he might do. So the ghouls just walking around right now, not being too effective. Happy really wants that level 2. And he's gonna get it in a moment. Pick up the aura. And gonna get quite a bit stronger with that. Tree of Life. Hatch us all. This is the norm. Again. Keeper. Dryad. Expansion. With a Demon Hunter probably this time. This time around we don't have the double crypt. And while that was a cool play by Happy on map 1, going for the double crypt and faking into gargoyles, it did slow down his tech by quite a bit.
A player's forces are under attack.
And suddenly the Keeper almost level 3 already. Should be able to get it in a moment. Nature's Blessing, Demon Hunter, here we go. This is more what we're used to seeing. Happy's behind in experience, but not by that much. This would be the perfect timing for the Keeper now to truly go in for the Creepjack. I think with a Wisp, again, he saw the movement. Oh, he's gonna open up the trees here, maybe? And that way he can almost get around this narrow tower, but not really. Wait, items on the ground? Wait, what? Oh, he tried to pass items over with the ghouls with backpack. But they're on the ground? I think that's a circlet. Seems like we have lost Sonic, unfortunately. Oh, wait.
A player's forces are under attack.
I didn't know it worked like that. Okay. Oh my god, is he actually saving the ghouls? No way. This one's probably gonna go down. Unless he buys a mana potion. Alright. Ghoul saved. Keeper got the slippers though? No, wait, where did the slippers go?
Are under attack.
Ah, the ghoul had him. The ghoul had the slippers. Tells him. And the demon got the big slippers. The big boots. Very good start for him. Level 2. Mr. Rage Runner. Happy now playing very aggressively. Looking for some Ancient of War cancels, but it's a bit too late for that one. The Lich could just die. Happy's playing pretty reckless. The Lich could have literally just died. Just a second ago. Just boom. Bye-bye. Oh well.
The town is under siege.
There's quite a few wisps going down. Between the DK spells and the Liches and the right clicks. These wisps are suffering, which means especially that armor upgrades for the Dryads maybe could be lacking. Right now Lumber is still looking good for Foggy, but we'll have to keep an eye on how that's going to develop. The amount of progress is very good. Almost level 3 already against a Lich who has basically no experience. Big inward potion for the Demon Hunter. Very, very good finds here on the second hero. And you know what? These items that I complained about earlier in the early game, bad for the Keeper, but for the Demon Hunter, these items are very good. That's the great thing about a Demon Hunter. As long as it's not mana, it's good. Bonus armor, bonus regen, bonus move speed, bonus damage, bonus HP, doesn't matter. It's all really good for the Demon Hunter. With the exception of bonus mana. He doesn't care about bonus mana. Alright, Happy has reached tier 3 once again. Orb purchased. Destroyers. Frenzy's already done. Ooh, rope. Very good item for him. I think he's gonna push again. By the look of things. Arc for the Demon Hunter also very good. Or even went for late game boots, I guess. Dude, he's leveling so fast. What the hell? Is level 4? I think it is, right? That's crazy fast. Really good creeping here by Foggy. Wow. Wow. And Wand of Illusion. Also super good. And Happy's just pushing. Happy completely changed his tune. Completely. A couple of weeks ago he was always playing slow, always playing the late game, always going for the counter expansion. And now he's doing the opposite. Which is weird. And this Naga is just dead. It's not over yet, of course. He gets level 4. That's a big one. Lots of Dryads here did go down. 1-1 upgrades. Not at the strong 2-2 that we saw earlier. Boots of Speed, by the way. Love to see it. Foggy's doing a lot of things very right, I believe. One more hit. Ooh, you got Morph to save it, but not worth it. 4.3 on the Demon Hunter. Both players here are losing quite a bit, but Foggy can of course replace much easier with the expansion, couple lures.
A player's forces are under attack.
Happy needs an invuln, but Foggy's gonna get it. He'll scroll first. Oh! What? Foggy, you need to get the invuln here, brother. It seems like a pretty big mistake, leaving the invuln in the shop. I didn't see last week's games, but between the two, I mean. But this so far is looking really good for Foggy. Pendant of Energy. There we go. That's the one item that the Demon Hunter doesn't care about, but he can give it to the Keeper, I guess. And the lumber is still a bit low here for Foggy, who's going tier 3 now. Oh, wait. Did he steal it? I'm not sure if he did. Forest Troll... Wait. It doesn't say it. Alright, Fiend's going down. Dryad's going down. Who does that favor? Hard to tell. It's just a complete bloodbath at the moment. They're both losing all the units, more or less. Demar close to 5 now. Keeper himself a little further away from that. One more kill, and he's gonna get it. He's gonna get the level 5. Well, tier 3 halfway done. Bears should be added in soon. Gonna need a bit more lumber, I guess, for more upgrades. Adept training, master training. Gonna be very needed. Again, I would love to see a third hero. And by I would love to see a third hero, what I mean is, I'm not sure it would be really good, but it would be very cool for Foggy. Question is though, what third hero do you add? Pit Lord, maybe? I mean... alright, maybe not. Maybe not. If you don't go for third hero, then you're gonna be very much in a decent position to get to ultimates this game. Between Keeper and Demon. Agitome, Cadgus Pipe, really good items. Happy now also high levels. 5, 3, and 2. Well, the Naga being only 2 doesn't instill much confidence. But other than that, not looking bad. Not looking bad. And now 2-2 upgrade's gonna be finished for Foggy in a moment again. Now, I don't want to jinx it, but this is looking pretty good for Foggy. But we'll see. Ooh, the Keeper. Eating a lot of nuke, but he does survive. Yima needs to start the burning process ASAP. Oh, but Happy had the big mana potion. But he gets burned, and the big mana potion is gone. We do have an A-bomb here in the mix. Disease Cloud being spread, but it hasn't been running for much time at all yet. Now getting focused now next. Invoke Potion used. The Lich is next on the menu. And Happy has to TP out, taking out another Dryad. Foggy lost a lot of units here. Lots of Dryads going down, but I guess that means he can replace them with Bears. It's so many Dryads in queue, dude. There we go, yeah. Bears coming. Back into upkeep right away. Gonna go for double heal scroll. Very expensive. Alright. Alright, alright, alright. Oh, did he sell the Catcus Pipe? He did, right? Yeah, he did. Sells the Catcus Pipe and starts buying Clarities. It's a bit ironic. Third attack upgrade coming in. These Bears are gonna pack a punch. Happy keeps pushing. Happy has a supply lead right now. Somehow. He managed to do it. Imar taking a lot of damage. This Ankh is gonna be getting triggered sooner rather than later. There it is. One more mana burn. before the first death occurs. Ah, damn it. Did I jinx it, boys? Did I jinx it? When I said it was looking good? Happy might be pulling through in the end, we'll see. Demon has a really tough time getting in and doing damage. Seems like every time he attempts it, he's just getting bogged down with a cold arrow. And this time there's no Panda to spread this big AoE cone damage like we saw on map 1. Might Panda second just be better? It's kind of crazy. Like, normally Mana Burn is such a powerful spell. In this matchup at least. Oh, and Foggy might be falling apart. "14 supply down. Trying everything to get more bears. Get the Demon Hunter back in fighting shape. Whisk coming in for the detonate as well. Okay, Happy is completely out of mana. But the Demon Hunter also still quite hurt. Again, 2 upgrades on the Fiends. Doing good damage against these Dryads. 3-2 Dryads now. If only Foggy had more time. If he was able to make it to 80 supply again, he would be so strong. But he's just simply not there yet. Not at the moment. Naga getting threatened, but there's statues. There's even a Ring of Regen, which I really like on her. And Frost Armor. Foggy's losing so many units in the meantime. Happy's rich. 600, almost 700 gold. He's just simply not losing units. Keeps them all alive. And whatever it runs into the front line, whether it be a Demon Hunter or bears, everything just gets focused. Partly slowed down. Five, 4, 4. Hero levels now. Now, we were here last game as well. But last game, Foggy had 80 supply instead of 37. Demon Hunter staff saves him once again. But for how much longer? Not long enough. GG called. And 1-1. Alright. Alright. This time it was the other way. These guys showing us very good comebacks. First map, it looked really good for Happy. And Foggy brought it back. Second map, it looked really good for Foggy, and then Happy brought it back. That attack into the main, when all the ghouls died for the first time, when the Demon Hunter got level 5 so quickly, I thought Foggy had it, but not quite. If he had just had a bit more time for a couple more bears, could have been very different. But Happy comes in with the execution. And it's going to force map number 3. 1-1 apiece. Which basically means we turn this series into a best of 3 with 3 maps remaining maximum. I wonder what happened in Happy's game plan, and perhaps in their encounters previously. They just doesn't want to counter expand anymore. I'm not sure. If you guys want to bet for the next map, we have a poll up right now. Who wins map number 3? Let's see, what are you guys saying? 95% for Happy. Alright. Alright. Pretty one-sided, but fair enough. Map number 3 is Echo Isles, by the way. Who's going to claim match point? and step closer to the finish line. Happy or Foggy? Can Foggy break the curse today? Normally, every time when I'm here, and I'm casting these games, Foggy always loses. Unfortunately. Can that change today? We'll see. If Foggy wants to be really wild, he could go for a Warden now. I still feel like Warden isn't really good against Undead. Unless you are a complete Warden master. Basically, like Lawlight. Now, to be fair, Foggy has beaten Happy with Warden before it was on Echo Isles, and that was that series this year. But I just don't think it's very repeatable.
A player's forces are under attack.
Now, what's always a possibility on Echo Isles is a fast expansion from the Undead. That's not really Happy style. Happy normally wants to get to 50 supply first, get his orb, get his destroyers, maybe some frenzy ghouls, high level heroes, and then play the late game. Happy doesn't like delaying his powerful army for anything like an expansion.
A player's forces are under attack.
Thank you very much. Skutokova for the 8-month resub says, love B2W. Thank you, my man. I hope things are good over in Sweden. Gonna have to go to Sweden one day. I've never been. I have heard, though, that you guys have a lot of mosquitoes. Which did kind of put me off, because... oh boy, do I not like mosquitoes.
A player's forces are under attack.
I smell an AP push. Oh. It's been a while since I saw that. Foggy loves playing AP push against Fast Expo. I know that, but... yeah, Happy not gonna do it. Let's see. Does he get the last hit? No way. Okay. Foggy gets it barely in time. This was really close. The DK was just half a second too late. Was almost able to get it. And now we're running for the telly staff. Foggy's like, no, go away. That's my item. My item. My item. I want the item. He's like the brother that never wants to let the sister play with his car. No, it's mine. No, take your hands off it. Happy over at the marketplace. Oh, I didn't see what was on the shelves, but apparently no claws, no circlet. He didn't buy anything here.
The town is under siege.
Swedish mosquitoes are edible. Well, firstly, that's gross. Secondly, I guess all mosquitoes are edible though, right? They're just insects. I keep hearing over and over how much of a great protein source they are. But you know, gotta be honest with you, if I want protein, I think I prefer steak or eggs or stuff. But, you know. Nothing against all the dudes who like eating mosquitoes. All the power to you. Happy's committing pretty hard with these ghouls right now. Trying to get the expo cancelled. If this doesn't work... He wasted a lot of time here. Wait. He didn't still up... Foggy, you got level 1 entangle. That's not level 2 entangle, bro. Oh, he doesn't realize. Ooh, that's a bit rough. Happy gets the cancel, by the way. That's a big deal. Thank you, Berry Sand Cream, with the 10-month resub. Is he holding the skill point in case of treants? No. Alright, now he's skilled into level 2 entangle. Level 2 treants are very good if the undead is expanding and you want to push the expo, but in all other cases, I think it's pretty bad. Foggy seemingly struggling a bit here. Playing the keeper, you have to get ahead early, as we saw in the last game. Or I guess it was rather in the first game. The keeper will fall off late game. He will. You have to get ahead early. And so far it's not clearly evident that that's the case. Thank you, Charlie776 with a 6-month resub. Just booyah. Booyah. Okay, there's a lot of ghouls going down now. 1, 2, 3. Trying to reach.
A player's forces are under attack.
Alright, Dryad's coming. Oh, one ghoul is still over here. Haven't made a lot of ghouls. There's like basically no fiends out yet. Which means Dryads might turn out to be really good. Dryads shape up very well against ghouls, especially if there's no thingamajig. Ghoul Frenzy. But of course there will be Ghoul Frenzy.
A player's forces are under
Soon
attack.
to be added. Experience here for Happy, not looking the greatest. Still lacking that level 3. We'll be getting it now or soon. Here we see the very rare case of Happy getting a big mana potion. He bought the claw. Did he buy them or did he find them? I'm not sure. In the marketplace, we do have more claws, by the way. And gloves. Oh, he buys the gloves. Isn't claws still more DPS? The thing about gloves is it says 15%. But it's not really 15%. This is fake news, 15%. It's more like 11%. But, you know, it's certainly a bit of... What do they call it in Diablo? IAS? Increased attack speed. Yeah. Isn't Diablo Resurrected coming out in like a week or something? What's the release date? I think it's soon, right? I never really played Diablo growing up, so I'm not too interested. I'm not gonna play it, I'm not gonna buy it. But I know a lot of people who are really hyped for this game. Like even some of my friends, which are just not gamers at all anymore, but they're like, oh man, dude, did you see it, dude? Dude, Diablo, dude. And I'm like, yeah, man. Diablo, bro, hell yeah. They're pretty excited. This Lich is stacked. Is this justifiably what we could call a super Lich? I would say so. Alright, claws +9. Are you ready? Ah, no. Parry apt. It's not bad, actually. Just to be more survivable against the Demon Hunter. Acolyte, by the way. This time Happy is trying to expand. We'll see how it goes. Archers are going down quickly. Good positioning on the Dryads, trying to minimize the damage from them. And trying to take out the ghouls at the same time. Big mana potion used. Happy needs to hold this position here. He can't be forced away. If he does, or if he is forced away, then he's not going to be able to set up the expansion. And that's basically all the mana on the DK. Invoke potion is over already though. The Demon Hunter might be in trouble next. Some more Dryads going down as well. Acolyte wants to take part in the fighting. Wants to have a piece of the action. Foggy finds some kills, but in the end Happy is not forced away from the expo and is going to set up the expansion now. This is in the past where Foggy would have gone tier 3, go for a shredder and go super greedy. But it seems like he's not playing it that greedy anymore, which was a very smart choice in the previous games because Happy didn't go into the greedy expo play. But now he is. Now he is expanding. Buying a big healing potion. Alright, Foggy. 400 gold, pretty expensive, but also a very good item.
A player's forces are under attack.
No disease cloud yet for Happy. I hope he's not gonna forget about it again. On map 2 he did add it into his army late into the game. Foggy gonna let this Haunted finish. Doesn't feel like he has the window to easily get the cancel.
A player's forces are under attack.
But he's not teching. So it seems like he's just gonna try to brute force the expo with like 70 supply Dryads or something. That's weird. That's so risky. If Happy just makes 1 or God forbid 2 more towers, this will be impossible. But it's probably not going to do that. It's probably just going to try to make a bigger Fiend army. DK is now level 4. Lich almost there as well. And here we go. Foggy going into upkeep with 2/2 upgrades. Not teching. Not teching. So that means Foggy's all in. There's no late game transition available to the Ukrainian. This is it. Ride or die. At the moment only 7 Dryads. That does not look like it's enough. 2 more Dryads, so 9. It's better than 7. Berserker as well. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, boys. We're going all in. Happy doesn't have damage upgrades yet, by the way. It's definitely a concern. Without damage upgrades, these Dryads are a lot harder to take out.
A player's forces are under attack.
This would be the perfect moment to start a Meat Wagon and Disease Cloud, I think. Oh, if he wasn't supply blocked. He's supply blocked. But yeah, Disease Cloud starting now. And Foggy doesn't have much time. If this tower is finished, and there's 2 Meat Wagons, this is not breakable anymore. So Foggy has to go. Very soon. Happy. Being patient. Not like he has a choice to do anything else. He has to be patient here. He can't go out, or he shouldn't go out in the open too much.
The town is under siege.
He's just moving back and forth. Trying to buy time. Alright, and we go. Ancient of War arrives. That's the signal to go. Spirit Tower is finished already, though. And it's a weird position for the Dryads. They don't have anything good to attack. You don't want to attack the DK. You have to attack the Fiends, but they are protected in the back. And Happy bringing the reinforcements. Here comes the Meat Wagon. I think Foggy lost his timing. Didn't he? Lich level 4. +4 intelligence, Pog. Happy now feeling very confident being out in the open. Even if he doesn't have to. He could just be turtling behind his buildings. Mana using that big healing potion. With that, he will survive. Happy. Now gonna TP out. Gonna try to join back up with his meat wagon. Go for some mana pots. But yeah, now we have Disease Cloud to be thrown into the equation. And it's daytime, so the Dryads... Wait, do they still regen health? I don't think they don't, right? No, they don't. Only during nighttime. Ooh. And this disease is gonna start kicking in real soon. Stanky stank. Do we have tier 3? Yes, we do. Okay. Foggy is finally going tier 3. But it's pretty late. In the ultra late game, if you play tier 3 versus tier 3, what you want to have is a lot of bears, a lot of hippos, and few dryads. But Foggy finds himself at exactly the opposite side of the stick. He's got way too many dryads, and no bears and no hippos. Might even be forced to use that heal scroll here early, which is not what he wants. Telestaff, telestaff, telestaff. Oh, he had to use the heal scroll. That hurts. Just for the demon. And Happy doesn't even have damage upgrades yet. Happy's getting stronger and stronger. Throws in an A-bomb, because why not? Alright, Foggy needs to have a masterful engagement here to have a chance. Going for some mercenaries. Everything that he can get his hands on. He's got 80 supply, but it's very inefficient supply. It's dryads. If you bring the dryads in to try to take out the wagons, they're gonna get eviscerated by the fiends. And Foggy finds himself with, yeah, a bad late game comp. The Keeper has fallen off, the Dryads have fallen off, and the bears that are trickling in are getting easily taken out. Foggy has to TP away. At least he took out the wagons, so he bought some time for himself, that the tree doesn't die too quickly. But Happy can just remake the wagons, if he wants, or statues. And the disease keeps running. Double level 5 as well now. Ooh, boy. Can one-shot all the wisps if he wants. Boink. Oh, TP'd out maybe a bit too... No, never mind. Never mind. All good. In the hood. And now Happy with an enormous lead. Foggy finally starting to go into Hippogriffs, but it was just too late. Way too late. Probably gonna try again with the Expo. But Happy probably gonna say hello again very soon. There's even a heal scroll in here that Happy could go for if he wants.
A player's forces are under attack.
GG. Yeah. That game was not winnable anymore. Foggy taps out and the lead has disappeared. Foggy, who started off quite promising with a 1-0 and a very good game, especially comeback on map 4. Map 1, I mean. We're going to map 4 now. Yeah, struggling more and more now. It seems like Happy is just really well equipped at dealing with the, you know, Sometimes it does that. Alright, our fourth map is gonna be Last Refuge. Foggy. Does he have the gumption? Does he have the skills necessary to bring us to a fifth map? I think so. I think so. Foggy is an absolutely excellent player. Second best European player. Has been for a long time. Looked tremendous in DreamHack. Looked even really good in Neddy's tournaments he's been playing lately. Alright. Let's see what we have over here. Now, remember, 2 weeks ago, when Happy lost to Lawlight, what Lawlight was playing there for the most part was really straightforward standard play. Demon Hunter, one base, Dryad Bears. I saw those games, and Lawlight played really well. And I think Happy was a bit reckless, I want to say, with how he played against it. He just played too standard against it. I think he should have played more Naga second and more 50 supply expos. But, you know, don't need to hash that out with too much detail. But yeah, Lawlight played really well. It was very impressive. But that was never really Foggy's playstyle. This one base, even micro battle kind of game, that was never really Foggy's way. Foggy always tries to get ahead intelligently with strategy first, and then play with an economic lead and play from that position. Very different. And it has had... Dude, can't speak anymore. And it has brought him great success over the years. We'll see if it does do the same thing today. DK insta-harass as so often. Look at the keeper. He knows the DK is coming to harass, so the keeper is going for evasion. Trying to either creep down here, or just find the ghouls creeping. Even denies the treant. Nicely done. Alright, and Happy may have been a bit too slow. May have been a bit too slow to figure this out. This is a huge last hit. Oh my god, that's such a big deal. Oh, oh, he gets it. Oh, that's heartbreaking. Ah, that would have been so nice for Foggy had he gotten this last hit. It was just 2 seconds or so too slow. Ghouls are creeping, picking up the items with backpack. And just like that, the DK is gonna get level 2 again.
The town is under siege.
And now we have a keeper stuck on level 1, and that does not feel good.
A player's forces are under attack.
This is a rough game here, boys. Oh, he needs to get this level 2. Oh my god, the DK. Oof, dude, he almost stole that one as well. Almost. Ghouls all taking quite a bit of damage here, but the DK knows where the archers are and the keeper, so he knows he's safe. It took a lot of mana for Foggy to finally creep that level 2, but he did get it.
A
Circlet and replenishment. Very good items for Happy. That he can pass over from the ghouls. He might be able to get this tree cancel. Well, actually, with all the ghouls so super hurt, I don't think he can get it. Graveyard is quite delayed, so Slaughterhouse will be, yeah, a bit later. Demon Hunter Dryads, it seems like not much is changing for Foggy if he does indeed continue in that direction, which seems like he will. Yes, sir. Nature's Blessing as well. Probably needs that with how far away the tree is from the natural. Lich and tier 3 coming up right away. Dude, this keeper. Keeper having less experience than a DK is never a good sign. Never what you want as the Night Elf. Oh my god, the sentry. I thought Foggy saw or heard the sentry being placed, but maybe not. Oh boy. Oh god. Oh my god. Okay, Foggy gets the item. Scroll the beast. Not the best. Well, actually, with Dryads, it's horrible. But Happy gets level 3. And now he's got the replenishment potion. Oh my god. Ooh. This is a rough one, boys. This is a rough one. Just casual coil on the Demon Hunter. Oh, and he gets slowed by the creeps. Come on, man. This is not nice. He gets slowed again. Come on. I know, okay, the slow was on the keeper. This DK just keeps chucking coils. Like that, there's no tomorrow. Oh, staff in. Now we have the combined forces of DK and Lich, aka Coil Nova. At least the Demon Hunter was able to heal. And snare as well. Whew. Dude, it feels like the forces of the universe are uniting right now against Foggy. Tough map so far. I'm not sure who got that last hit. The Demon Hunter is not level 2 yet. That's not good. Lich also only level 1, but the Lich, even if he has low level spells, he still is always a good orb carrier. This Demon Hunter is not going to have an orb for a long time, if ever, this game. Insane delay of the Expo.
A player's forces are under attack.
Tier 3 is finished for Happy, and the tree isn't even entangling. Super rough game. That's pretty reminiscent of the last map that they played in the DreamHack final, remember? It was also Last Refuge, and it was a terrible early game for Foggy, even worse than this one. But somehow, like, Happy tried to push with a Tinker and finish the game, but somehow he was able to hold. Foggy was. And seemed like maybe he was coming back into the game, but then, you know, he still lost it in the end. So I wonder if Happy now is gonna try to push again, or if it's gonna be the counter expo. Sonic's internet is a bit off today. Bye-bye. Web's out. Good items for the Demon Hunter, but not very good levels. Still no level 3. Keeper just barely level 3. Out of mana now as well. Moon Juice is looking decent though. And... big mana potion. I feel like I've seen that before. I feel like I've seen that before.
A player's forces are under attack.
Alright, Demon got level 3, just barely in time, but he's already very low HP, not even 500 HP left. Yeah, and he feels the pain right away. Coil Nova. Not so much fun for the Demon Hunter. Has used the heal scroll right away, mana potion used, dodged with the invul. The coil right there, that was nicely done. But the Demon Hunter is still always kept out of the fight, he just can't engage. He can't take part. He just wants to have fun with his friends, but he's not allowed to. Sad story, but sometimes that's the way the world works. It's looking rough for Foggy. But Foggy is so good in these defenses. I have seen him many times have insane holds, so it's not over yet, folks. Let's see what he can do. Even going for a Shadow Priest here, just desperate for some healing. He needs to be able to run in there with high HP and then put in the burns that he needs. Oh, the Dryads are AFK. Foggy! Kind of forgot to put them back in the group again. 50 supply against 50. As the Knight of here, normally you need more. You need a sizable supply lead. Next heal potion forced out of the Demon Hunter. I think it has a long cooldown here now in the shop. Targeting the Lich, threatening him a bit, but it's not gonna lead to a kill. Happy today. Rarely ever trying to go for the counter expo. His mantra has changed in the late game quite significantly from passive expansion play into more aggressive play once again. And Foggy has to hold. Demon Hunter again, so low HP. Needs to save him with the staff. Munges. How much is there? Not much. Again, doesn't get back to full HP and Foggy calls it. GG. And Happy is once again the winner of the ESL Open Cup. This time, number